Thank you for joining me for House Flipper Remastered Collection, which by the time you see this video, I believe the game is released. Thank you to Frozen Way and Frozen District for allowing me to play a few days early. I'm really quite excited to see what we have. I'm seeing new houses that we haven't seen before, flashing through this tutorial here. And it says, "Welcome to House Flipper Remastered Collection. Before you grab your sledgehammer and start tearing down walls, we simply wanted to say thank you. This collection is a fruit of our labor, but more importantly, is a result of incredible support from our community of flippers. Thanks to you, we have been able to refresh every detail, refine the mechanics, and bundle everything you love into one polished experience. However, we want to make one thing clear. Our work doesn't end here. We are fully committed to the ongoing evolution of the game, and we will continue to provide updates and improvements to ensure your renovation journey is better every single day." And then, of course, you can join the Discord and all of their community to talk to them. So we're going to continue. I'm going to hit continue game and see what we have. I'm not actually sure what's on the file. I may back out and say new game, but we'll see what's going on. All right. It says, "What's your impression after the first auction? I'd like to check out some of the buyer's details before the next one. I saved your notes on the tablet." All right, perfect. So it looked like it picked up where we left off on the demo, because this is where I had the house all. I started to do it to test the limits of the game, and we are here right where I left off. I had painted and done everything on the outside of the building, but it looks like all of that reset, so I'll have to redo that again. Just fine. But yeah, so here we're sitting from where we left off of the demo. I can't help if I pick this up. This fixes itself. I am a little curious to know if that will come back. So before I go take a look at the jobs, which I know which is, where we want to be, the difference between House Flipper 1 and House Flipper 2, at least for me, is House Flipper 1 is meant more for people who like to decorate and less of doing architectural builds, where House Flipper 2 has better mechanics for building houses. And I like both for their own reasons. I actually enjoy both games, but my heart loves House Flipper 1 more, while House Flipper 2 I still find fun. I burn out very quickly of House that. I gotta paint this whole thing again. Look at it. Look at it. I love the... This isn't where I left off. All right, auto modify item duplicator. Yeah, the floor is completely different. All right, that's fine. We'll tackle that later. I'm not too worried about it. But basically, yes, this is supposed to be a bathroom, the kitchen, dining room here that walks up to upstairs, our living room. Fun living room that we have going on here. Of course, this is an open office. I did this on purpose with the desk here so I could just come in and turn the corner and do our thing. I love that it reverted all back to the other stuff. Okay, so dining room. And then up here, of course, is, I think, bedroom here. Bedroom here. Walk-in closet and bathroom here, I think, was what I was shooting for. I think was my game plan. I might have thought this would be an office, but I think I was leaning towards a bathroom or a bedroom. So anyway, that is where we're sitting at right now. Let's go take a look and see what jobs we have. Map jobs. Okay, a whole map of possibilities lies before you. Each region offers unique items and mechanics that will completely change your playstyle. North Levyville, classic suburbs, the perfect place to master the basics of the trade and warm up your paint roller. South Levyville is a great, got a green thumb and preparing for the apocalypse. Here you'll unlock garden tools and the prepper guild. Gear. Flipper Culinary World calls, designed from scratch and furnished a restaurant of your dreams. The cozy village is idyllic vibes and pets, the perfect zone for every animal lover. Moonrise Bay, a double feature. Create a bustling farm from scratch or step into the world of dripping luxury. Sunset Bay, sun, sand, and the sound of the waves. Experience the beach vibe and make choices that will transform these coastal resorts. Winter Hills is something for fans of Winter Wonderland. Cozy interiors surrounded by a frosty mountain atmosphere. Heart Valley, the ultimate test. Place full of love that will push you to use all of the skills you've acquired so far. And tip, are some locations or tools are still locked? Don't panic. Complete more jobs in the available regions and open the doors to new challenges. All right, so Sunset Bay. Oh, guys, I might have to start fresh. Okay, here we go. Sarah Lewis' ex-boyfriend stole the radiator from my house. Sarah's ex-boyfriend pulled off the most bizarre breakup move. He broke into her house and stole the radiator. Yes, the radiator. Now our home is freezing and she needs your help to bring back the warmth. It's time to fix and damage and help Sarah move on, preferably in a house that's not ice cold.
I can't believe he would straight up walk into my house and steal a radiator. A radiator, of all the things. How did he even lift it up? Is this a jab at me for being cold? Please take care of this. I need the heating back on ASAP.
All right, so here we are. Congratulations, you've unlocked a new tool. From now on, you'll be able to clean dirty stuff using the mop. All right, so we do have locked features. Whoops. Do we? No, we don't. Well, some we do. All right, I'm gonna mow because that's... And she just went through a bad breakup. Might as well mow her lawn for her for free. Right? Right? Tidy rows. Thank you. Thank you, me. fence here, and then we'll actually pop in and do the real drum. The kind of the reason why I mowed right away was in the first score. In their first game in House Flipper Original, they would have this long grass, but the lawnmower was not introduced until the first DLC, which had been quite some time. So you would walk into these properties and have this long grass and flip the houses, but still leave the long grass, and it was really just, it was annoying. You've unlocked the item modifier. Congratulations, you've unlocked a new tool. Customize the world with the item modifier, which switched object styles. All right, so that's completely new for us. That wasn't in House Flipper Original, but we are familiar with it because it sort of exists in House Flipper 2. Duplicator, congratulations. You unlocked a new tool. Fire up the duplicator and instantly copy items and breeze through your work. Toilet paper at the end of the bed. Gross. I was about to say it's showing garbage on the minimap. I miss the minimap in House, of not having it in House Flipper 2. Oop, that's not what I meant. From now on, you can do. Okay, thank you. Okay, that was a weird camera. Okay. Perks. All right, I think we've kept all of our perks. Not quite sure why. I imagine if I start a new game, I don't, but I'm cool with it. Please. Okay, cleaning the garage. Oh, we're familiar with this one. We did this actually in the demo. Why was it at 99%? Did I miss something? I'm a little annoyed with that. All right, anyway, cleaning the garage. The garage is a chaotic battleground of dust, grease, and neglected toys. With her husband too busy and her patience wore thin, she needs someone to clean it up carefully. The tools are strictly off limits. The mess should be handled with caution, for everyone's sake.
My husband is too busy to deal with the garage, as you can plainly see. But I hate dealing with his toys too. Everything here is so dusty and covered in grease. Letting you handle this seems like the best option. Don't mess with the tools though. He likes them where he can see them.
if to be noted, those scenes in the beginning, where you see the NPCs like giving you a quick tour, they are all voice acted. You might not know it because if I remember right in the demo, I had to mute them because they have a layered background music, and the background music is copyrighted. So if you're curious, yes, they're all voice acted. I suspect that some of it may be AI voice acted, but that's just between you and I. Hey, pup. What are you doing? Some of these videos might be House Flipper 1 and House Flipper 2. They may be slow coming. We are entering in Next Fest, which if you're not familiar with Next Fest, is a week-long event that happens 3 times a year where developers showcase early versions of their games in demos, and we get to play them, and I love them. I love that I got the hose. I tricked it into giving me the hose. Was something we could do in the early access version of this game really quite easy, and I love that I was able to do it here. Right. Then that better not be my dog, because I don't want a dog. It's a very cute dog, but I don't want one at the moment. There's a Flash property discount. What? That's a message I hadn't seen before, and I wish I saw it sooner before it popped off. Alright. What did it say? Complete first. Oh, interesting. I don't want it at the moment, though. Sorry. Oh, we can import? Are we gonna... Wait, one sec. I gotta click this. We can import jobs? How do we import jobs? That... Hold on. I gotta go investigate. One sec. Be right back. Okay, at the moment, I cannot find anything. If you click Import House, a window pops up that is a file folder to your computer. So I'm wondering if it's going to be like a mod.io situation. And I like the idea that if I import it, it's actually going to be in... It's not sandbox and story mode. It's just story mode. That has been my biggest problem with House Flipper 2. Is the story mode houses that you download from mod.io sits in a different folder. The reason why I dislike it is I feel less rewarded by doing mod.io houses than I do if it was in story mode, if I could put them in story mode. I know that that probably makes no sense whatsoever, but for me, I just, like, I feel like I do the mod.io house, flip it or whatever, but you don't sell it. You don't do anything with it other than close the file and close the day. And it just feels empty. And I guess that's probably one of my biggest problems with that. But anyway, map of jobs. We'll continue. a heated argument. He knows his rights. He's not afraid to use them. If his home's heating fails again, he's moving in with you. Threat or promise? Hard to say. Better get things in order before conventional methods give way to his methods.
I'll have you know I am aware of my rights as a consumer. If conventional methods don't work, I have my ways. The moment I feel cold at home, I'm moving in with you. And believe me, you don't want that.
Okay, in we go. Nothing in this room. I recognize this house. I don't remember the job, though. Well, apparently he doesn't care what sink. What do we got for... Okay. A radiator. Alright, done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's a floating thing right there. What was that? Alright, let's see. We've got, I think, less than 20 minutes left on the video, so I'll keep going. Amanda Johnson, art in every corner. After years of routine, she's embracing bold self-expression. Her living room is the first canvas. The vision can be described as a mix of fearless design and that certain je ne sais quoi. Time to reflect her daring new spirit in every corner.
Bonjour! Oh, I am so excited to embark on this journey. Self-discovery? Oh, it's a wonderful thing. It turns out I've been stifling my creative spirit for all these years. I want to create a space that's bold and decisive, just like the new me. Please, give my room that certain je ne sais quoi.
Yep. Love that I can sleep in the client's bed. So rude. All right. My fat butt in the way? Yeah, my fat butt was in the way. Oops. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. When you're introduced to this level, you will most likely have the beginner brush, and oh, it was painful. What is that plate? Shoot. There's things that I love about House Flipper too, like their painting and tiling system. That you can mix and match going vertically. I really wish I could bring that into here. But at the same time, like I don't need to. I don't know. I am nostalgic over House Flipper 1. Like that is my go-to game and one that I really just love. So I'm really excited about the remastered edition. Everything is done. Well, cool. All right. What else do we got? Princess on the way. A little princess is arriving soon, and her room needs to be just perfect. A sweet pink paradise with all the toys a growing child could want. She needs a cozy, playful space full of love. Her parents can't wait to join in the fun. I remember this quest.
Hi there, and welcome to our safe haven. It's about to get a lot more busy in here. We're preparing for the arrival of our princess. We picked out the cutest shade of pink for her bedroom. Won't it look lovely? Oh, and don't forget about the toys. They are crucial to a child's development. Can't wait to play with her myself.
You have bigger problems on your hands. I'm pretty sure that was all black mold that I saw on your guys' floor. So all these jobs are basically tutorials to teach you how the game mechanics work. That's the basics of it. I mean, it's also fun gameplay, but it's to teach you how they all work, which is when you've played the game enough times, you're like, okay, I know. Painting the ceiling is actually kind of a new thing that they've introduced for the game. You actually couldn't paint the ceiling for a long time. Trick is if you can't see the dirt, turn your flashlight on. It actually helps figure out where the gunk is, if it's just a film. I'm going to put the baby poof right next to the electric outlet. And right next to the radiator, right? That's going to be completely fine and healthy. And childproof. Okay. Bed. This dirt out, okay? Let's do one more job. Finally free Thomas Johnson. A daughter's independence is a beautiful thing, especially when it means parents get their room and sleep back. Let's help this family start a new chapter. Time to create our own space and maybe reclaim some peace and quiet in the process.
I think it's finally time. Of course I'm excited. I can't wait for my daughter to become independent. Totally the only thing I care about. Not like it's about uninterrupted sleep or having the bedroom to ourselves. Totally not about that. Let's get this over with.
Wasn't this one in the original about two brothers outgrowing the space living together? I forgot to move the lawnmower. My bad. I'm finding the game a lot darker than I remember it being in the original. Like, color-wise, color gradient. When House Flipper first came out, it was actually a demo, or I guess a very early access playtest that I played. And I actually learned about it while playing Viscera Cleanup Detail, if you're not familiar with that one. It's a game where you play as a janitor, but you're a janitor kind of set in a world where, like, say, Doom is or Duke Nukem, and you're actually the guy coming in after the hero does all of its things and kills all the bad guys or whatever, and you're there to set everything back to normal. And it was actually a game I really enjoyed. And the funny thing is I enjoyed that. Had player-made maps, and the player-made maps is what kept that game going for so long. But anyway, I'm kind of burnt out of it now because I played it so much. But playing that is how I learned about House Flipper 1. They had an ad on the Viscera game page. And so I went and checked it out and played the playtest and then the early access. And this is way before I was ever doing YouTube. Let's see, we got an electric outlet. Here. And then... so I played it on PC when the game came out, and very early version of it was all like free assets, which you can actually you can see still in the remastered edition, which makes me laugh. But I don't think they ever thought that the game would be as popular as it was, because it clearly has had some issues, very limited, which is why they came out with House Flipper 2 to address some of the things that a lot of players who were more builders than they were decorators were complaining about. And the engine too, and the original House Flipper was just atrocious. Every time they released a, let's see, can I? Nope. Okay. Every time they released an update, the game just played horrible. Anyway. And then for a while there, the computer that I had broke, and so I played it on console for a while without the DLC, and that was fine. Why is it like that? Right? Was that my imagination? Alright, sell object. Buy object. I know, they didn't ask me to do any of this. I just didn't like the placement of the bed. Oh, like a bad place. Alright, that's fine. Alright, but it also says everything is done, so we'll complete the job. I sort of remember the original of that job being two brothers they outgrew the room they shared, so they needed two rooms. Maybe I'm imagining. It's been a long time. Nope. I don't know. I trim it out so you guys don't see it, but more than once coming back from on the job, I just been standing here. I keep thinking we're gonna spawn outside, not next to the computer, so it's kind of hilarious. Anyway, I think I will call it done here. We are out of 6 out of 20 jobs here, so we still have quite a few more to go. I will be back very soon. I will have to say, so 20 jobs there, 23 jobs here, 16, 5, 11, 6, 11 here, 11 in Sunset, 10 in Flipperburg. That's quite a few houses, to be honest. We're going to be at this for a while. This is quite a large game, if you think about it, because not only are you going to flip the houses in the jobs mode, but then that also means that we come back and we actually flip the houses that you purchase and sell. So I'm quite excited about that. Anyway, thanks for keeping me company. I will be back soon with something, I promise.